Ho ho ho, happy holidays. Welcome everybody to Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. And this on our, I guess you could say it's our third day of Christmas, December 27th, 2017. Please don't check out all my videos on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, set the notification button. Spread the word, let people know. I am getting subscribers little at a time. I'm getting like one here, but on average once a day. I'm cool with that. All right, let's keep doing it. Also, check me out on Instagram and Twitter, as well as my Darth Tuba Star Wars unboxing page on Facebook. All right, so on the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 items that I'm going to do with you. And again, we're not doing this all 12 days of Christmas. We're just, getting into still in the holiday spirit. I still got my stocking up. Still enjoying things. Wanted to do a couple of Last Jedi openings, okay? Because again, Last Jedi continues to do well at the box office, continues to break some records. Really was such a great movie in my opinion. I know we talked last time about the divisiveness of fans. I think that divisiveness is a little bit over exaggerated. I think that yes, there are people that dislike parts of it. I mean, there are people that dislike every Star Wars movie. And that's fine, but I don't think we're quite as decisive. I think there's a lot of manipulating going on. I think this is more, I don't think you make the money that it's making without it having at least some positive feedback. So we'll see what happens. But in any case, we've got 2 characters here that of a very different stature that we're going to do quick unboxings with. Number 1 being the Resistance Tech Rose, okay? Who, great breakout character, fun, new, different than other Star Wars characters. Kind of similar in the sense, a lot of similarity to Finn, in my opinion, because of the everyman or every woman kind of character that she brings to the universe. So really cool. Can't wait to do this one. This is the Black Series 3 3/4 inch. So it's the fully articulated one. And then of course we have, in total contrast, one of the big figs, one of the Praetorian guards. I loved the Praetorian guards in this movie. I have to say I'm a big fan of that crimson red Emperor Royal Guard idea. My only regret was that they did nothing but stand there in Return of the Jedi. And then we start to see them kind of evolving in the prequels. And then when we finally see them in Episode 3 and Yoda walks through the doors, not even before they got their staves all the way down, Yoda just waves a hand and boom, they're up against the wall and unconscious. I actually thought that was very good. I thought that showed Yoda's power, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more action with those characters. So now we got that with the Praetorian Guard. So we're going to open this one up in a moment, but let's start with Rose. I gotta say, who does not love Kelly Marie Tran, the actress who played this character? She is just adorable. She is so much fun. And it's just like if anybody watching this show, myself, my family, anybody just got cast in a Star Wars movie, what they would be like. And it just was awesome. So, and it's funny because they really, they gave her a story, and she kind of, if you think about it, almost lost her rifle. If you think about it, she kind of is, I'm theorizing, because again, spoilers. Okay, we're past the point of the time where I think everyone should have seen this movie by now. Not that this is a tremendous spoiler, but there is a scene where Rose gives a little boy on the Canto Bight, who's managing the stalls of one of the creatures that they gallop away on, and she gives the boy her ring that has a secret twist on it that shows you the rebellion symbol or the resistance symbol, which is the same thing as a rebellion symbol pretty much. And I thought it was really cool that at the end of the movie you see that same little boy with that ring on, and it's like the start of something new. I thought that was really cool, very exciting, kind of a neat setup for the next movie and maybe future movies. So we'll see. I also thought, she comes with this, in addition to the rifle, she comes with this little tiny, whatever that thing was that shocked the heck out of Finn, which I thought was fantastic. So, just, someone who was doing a little hero worship with Finn, only to then get ready to turn them right into the Resistance leaders for trying to desert. Okay, moving on. Praetorian Guard. I'm just going to read the quick thing. Actually, I didn't read Rose. Let me read Rose's thing here. Part of the support crew that keeps the Resistance fighters flying. Rose has hated the First Order since she was a child. Now able to fight back against the enemy, Rose keeps her focus on her mission. Okay, so that's her little bio. Here we have, as the supreme leader of the First Order, Snoke stood atop an evil regime that mirrored many of the dark traditions of the Galactic Empire. As a striking example, Snoke was flanked by crimson-clad guardians, loyal protectors, encased in ornate armor, ready to defend the supreme leader from any threat. So, now, there are a lot of people that were disappointed about not knowing the identity of Snoke, or where he came from. I kind of feel, and again, maybe I'm speaking from old school term here, but we really didn't know much about Palpatine back in the 80s. We just we heard Emperor. In fact, I'm trying to think. I don't think Palpatine's name was even mentioned in the whole movie. We only read it in books and things of that nature. So to me, it's like, well, so what? So you got a guy here who came to power. We don't know how. Does it really matter how? I mean, you can, if you really want to know those things, you can read the books to figure that stuff out. So I don't know. I don't know if I would need to know that. I think that the story that they chose to tell was a story that was a good story, and it was a story that needed to have a certain number of beats to it, and it needed to move in a certain pace, and and I feel honestly that, excuse me, Rose, I hope I don't knock you down. I feel that if they tried to go a little bit more detailed with Snoke's story, I mean, let's face it, Snoke didn't take up a lot of film time, a lot of screen time in the Force Awakens. So I was hoping he wouldn't take up too much time here, and he didn't. So that was good. So, but the Praetorian Guard is I'm more curious about them. Like, where do they come from? What's their story? Could they be those infamous Knights of Ren? I don't know. It's possible. It's definitively possible. All right. Well, I got the legs. Okay. Then we got up here. We have some interesting foot placement here. Am I missing something here? Oh. Seriously? It's like a little screw. Oh, look at that. Okay. They come up with all sorts of new ways to get okay, are we out yet? Oh, I think we have the cape. All right, cape. Whew. All right. So these are 5 points of articulation. Okay, head, legs, arms. I gotta say, these are growing on me. I didn't like them at first, but not because I didn't. It's not I didn't like them because I didn't like them, because they were stupid or anything like that. I thought they were fine, but I just felt like, oh my god, how many figures are we gonna have? Especially considering. Remember when they came out? We have the. Just getting some of these weapons out here. Now, unfortunately, this guy has more weapons than I have. He has 3 weapons. It comes with 3 different types of swords. I think this one breaks into 2, right? I think he does that. So I'll pick one of them. Okay, in the meantime, I can put this back, and that's cool. All right. What's cool? I mean, what was neat is that there was actually multiple Praetorian Guards, but they didn't all look the same. I mean, they had some slightly different things, which I thought was interesting. What do I want? I'm thinking, do I go with this one? See, the problem is that it's kind of hard to do. I'm going to actually go like kind of old school, like that, and then put it in like that. yeah, unfortunately, with the 5 point of articulation, they can't do much, and I think that's its drawback. It would be fun to see if these things, what they would be like if they had 10 points. Like if you can bend the knees and the elbows and a few more. But having said that, there's kind of a throwback to them, to the old 12-inch figures from 77 or 78, 79, 80. That they only had one series of 12 of them, and they were great. But again, they kind of. They're not as realistic. Look at me, I'm the. So I don't know. I think from a standstill kind of perspective, like from a statuesque kind of perspective, I think they're really good. That's where these things are truly amazing, and that is they're pretty good detail. I think the tooling and the sculpting that has gone on with these has gotten so much better over the years that now, look at what you get, and it wasn't very much money, and these figures are pretty cool when they're meant to stand still. In fact, there's another YouTuber out there. His name is, I think it's Cosplay Chris, who does a lot of weathering and turning. Okay, he does like custom collecting. He actually turns things like this into. He breaks them apart and puts them back together, and he puts them in different poses, and he makes like statues out of them, and he weathers them and makes them look really worn down. And it's fascinating. I don't have the ability in me to do that, but his name is I believe if you type in Cosplay Chris, his videos will come up. No plug. I don't know him. I don't know the man. I just like his videos, so I'm just Cosplay Chris. If you're watching me at some point, which I doubt you would be, but if you are, give me a plug too, because your show is awesome. Anyway, so he does some really cool things with that. But anyway, this figure by itself, just kind of standing like this, I guess that's kind of like why I like the K2SO, which I did a few months ago, or almost a year ago, because he's just standing in the position that you always see him in. So in that case, it works out. So from display points, this is pretty cool. Playability, I guess. You'll leave it up to the student's imagination. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. Probably going to just store them with a lot of the other random stuff I have. I suppose I can give him a second weapon, which may or may not work. I don't know. What do you think? I'll give him two. See, it seems like they only all had one. So I think I'm just going to stick to this one, I think. Yeah, this one, I don't think that'll work. So we'll go with that. It'll be good. All right, so that is the Praetorian Guard. I think I'm going to put his arm up just a little more straight, just so that the staff comes down. And then little Rose. It's kind of funny to think. It's a good thing they weren't to scale like this. That would be really hysterical. But all in all, fun figure. Okay. All in all, the Rose, the articulations are pretty good, and they do a good job of hiding them. Hiding the articulation. You don't see the joints as much. It's pretty good. But I will say, from a display perspective, it doesn't really matter to me whether they're 5-point articulation or far more. I generally just display them straight up, so that's the way it is. But in any case, loving the figures, loving the movie. Can't wait for more product to come out. Pick and choose what other ones we have. So that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show post-Christmas. We will continue to drop videos on Sundays and Wednesdays. Be aware that there might be a small break coming up in about a week or so, but it'll only be for like one episode cycle. Okay, maybe even just one episode drop. Period. Maybe, it depends on how many I can get out in advance. There are a few things I have that I need to edit down and get out to everybody. That some special things that we've done. So we're looking forward to that. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy other episodes. Like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification button. Spread the word about Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba, and Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. Thank you so much, and may the Force be with you. Star Wars fans, unboxing fans, I completely forgot. I have a very special announcement. In the spirit of giving for the holiday season, I want to do another giveaway. And I had it ready, and I got through the whole episode, and I completely forgot to do that. But I don't want to reshoot the whole episode for that. So I'm just tagging this on the end. Hopefully people were watching, and they were continuing on. But I will put it in the subject title, so hopefully everybody sees. We are going to do another giveaway. Okay, we had a lot of success with the last one. Maybe get a few more people to subscribe. So for this one, we are going to do an unboxing of the Tusken Raider from the Black Series, 3 3/4 inch. This is a fairly new release. Found in Walmart, I believe. Might be in other places, but I know it's a Walmart. It doesn't have a number on it, which leads me to believe it might be an exclusive. Not 100% sure on that, but there he is. Okay, this is a full multi-point, more than 5-point articulation. Comes with a gaffy stick and a rifle. Okay, awesome figure, and I would like to do it as a giveaway. So, what do you got to do? It's really simple. Just leave a comment under. Whoops. Stand up. Stay. Leave a comment under this video, only this video. Okay, you can't leave a comment on other videos. Please do leave comments if you wish to leave comments. But if you want to be considered for the giveaway, okay, just leave a comment under this video. Okay, and I will say this video is dropping on the 20. I'm gonna actually let this one. Just be aware. I'm gonna run it for a week. Okay, so if you drop a comment anytime between the 27th of December and 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 3rd of January for that week. Okay, if you drop a comment during any one of those times, okay, we will consider your entry for this, and then we put it through a randomizer. We'll select one winner, and then once we reach that winner, we'll reach out to that person and we'll announce it on the show, and that person just needs to send me a mailing address, and we will send it in. Okay, again, we did receive some more comments. We even got some new subscribers on that. So for those of you that are not subscribe, if you're watching this for the first time, hey, subscribe to the channel, because I'm planning on doing these. I did one a month ago, or about a month and a half ago. I think I can probably pick up that pace and do it every so often. Generally, things like this. It's ironic that I'm doing I'm an unboxer and I'm running an unboxing channel, yet I am doing a giveaway on a boxed item. But that's okay, because I want to give you the freedom to either box it, leave it boxed, or unbox it. So that's why we do that. So again, leave a comment. Any kind of comment, could be good, could be bad. I will put all the comments in there. Although, as I said, most of my comments have been very positive, good feedback, things that suggestions for things I can do. Be aware. I will say this for people that are considering leaving comments that are feedback. Please be aware. I have no intention of becoming a YouTube star. This is a very low budget, or I should say no budget, other than the budget of purchasing items to unbox, and it's just simply a fun way to open them up and to share my reaction and my thoughts about them with whoever wants to watch. Even if it's just 5 views, it's fine. Okay, but be aware of that. So just leave a comment. Okay, all the way through from the 27th of December to 11:59 p.m. on the 3rd of January, and we will announce that winner at the following episode. And we hope to have you. I will tell you that it could take a little time. There probably will not be a Sunday episode, so it'll probably take another week for it to happen. Don't worry, it will happen. Just be patient. It will take place, and we will announce it. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, and again, may the Force be with you.